Good morning, Prime 3. How are you today? Hope you are fine. In our mathematics lesson, today lesson and our common lesson, we will need our pencil, our mathematics book, and our attention. We will start with our unit, second unit, with geometry. Geometry is to study shapes, solids, and its properties. In our first lesson called perimeter. This lesson is on page 32. Again, this page in page 32. Let's start with know what is the meaning of perimeter. Generally, the meaning of perimeter is perimeter of any shape is the length of the line that outlined that shape. So when we have any shape and we want to get the perimeter of it, we just know the line that outlined that shape. We get this length. How can we get it? Last year we talked how to get the perimeter from a shape have units like this shape. This shape is called rectangle. The shape have units divided into units. How can we get the perimeter from this shape? The thing we do is to count the lengths around this shape, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the perimeter of this shape is 20. This is the method we took last year. Okay, this year we will use this method and a new ones. Count with me this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the perimeter equal 20 units length. Write 20 on the points, the dots. Try this by yourself. Try this shape by yourself. Okay. The second one, we need to know the perimeter of any triangle. Perimeter of any triangle is the sum of its side lengths. So generally when we have any triangle and we know the lengths of its 3 sides, we took this side plus this side plus this side, and we will get the perimeter of the triangle. Okay? Using ruler, we see that this side length is 4 centimeters, this side length is 3 centimeters, this side length is 4 centimeters. So, this is 6 centimeters, sorry. So, the perimeter of this triangle is 3 plus 4 plus 6. We get 13 centimeters. the unit of measure to measure the perimeter is centimeter. The perimeter's unit is centimeter. So that's how we can get the perimeter of triangle. The perimeter of triangle is the sum of its side lengths. Generally, the perimeter of triangle is the sum of its side lengths. The perimeter of any polygon with known side lengths is the sum of its side lengths. Generally, the perimeter of any polygon is the sum of its side lengths. If we have this example, the length of this polygon, the perimeter of this polygon, we will write the side lengths of this polygon first. The first one is 2, write 2, and this 2, and this 2, and this 2, and the 3, and this 3. Okay. Why am I doing cross on the numbers? To make sure that I am not repeating any number I wrote before. So I make a dash or a cross on the number I wrote. Okay, now what will we do? We get the perimeter of this polygon. The perimeter of it is the sum of all these side lengths. So we write 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. Add 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 3, 12. So the sum is 12. 12 what? 12 centimeters, because we said that the perimeter unit is centimeter. Okay, again, the perimeter unit is centimeter. So that's how we can get the perimeter of this polygon. Try this by yourself. Get the perimeter of this shape, of this figure, of this polygon. Generally, the perimeter of any polygon equal the sum of its side lengths. Okay. Let we see the next example. The opposite figure represents the rectangle, this rectangle, named A, B, C, D. Let's get this the perimeter of this rectangle. AB equal, the side length of AB equal 4. Write 4. And AD equal 2. Okay. If we measure the length of CD, we will find it 4 and also 2. How can we know that without measuring? We took the properties of any rectangle. We call this as its dimension. Rectangle's dimension. This is length, this is width. We took that the rectangle have two lengths equals and two widths are also equals. So if AB is 4, the opposite is 4. If AD is 2, the opposite is 2. The perimeter of the rectangle, what will we do? We will write the side lengths of the rectangle. 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2, and add 4 plus 2 equals 6, 6 plus 4 equals 10, plus 2 equal 12. 12 what? 12 centimeters. 12 centimeters. Okay, we can say that the two dimensions, length and width, times 2, because we repeat length and repeat width. We write length 2 times and we write width 2 times. So we can say that 2 times length time plus width, 2 times 6 equal what? Equal 12. Great. 12 what? 12 centimeters. 12 centimeters. So generally we can say that the perimeter of any rectangle is length plus width times 2. Again, the perimeter of the rectangle equal length plus width times 2. These rules can be applied in any rectangle. In this table, we have the length in centimeters and the width in centimeters, and we need the perimeter of a rectangle. Its length is 6, its width is 4. What would we do? We would write 6 plus 4 times 2. And the result is what? Think as 20. What? 20 centimeters. Okay, try this one and this one by yourself. Okay, let's get this figure. The opposite figure represents a square called ABCD. ABCD. centimeters. We took the properties of square as that all its side lengths are equal. So we can say that AB equal BC equal CD equal DA. All the side lengths are equals. So if we want to get the perimeter of this square, we can say that AB plus BC plus CD plus AD are the sum of them is 12. Generally, we can say that the perimeter of a square is 3 times 4. 4. Why 4? Because the square have 4 side lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal 12 centimeters. What we can get from this example? We get that the perimeter of any square is side length times 4. Again, we can get from this example that generally the side length, the perimeter of any square is equal side length times 4. We will try this one. Side length by centimeter. The side length is 7. So we can get the perimeter of a square by 7 times what? Times 4, because the square have 4 side lengths. 7 times 4 equal what? 28. Well done. Centimeters. Try the two other ones by yourself. So we have 3 important rules in this lesson. The perimeter of any polygon equal the sum of its side lengths. The perimeter of any rectangle equal length plus width times 2. The perimeter of a square equal side length times 4. Our homework is page 36 and page 37. So again, our homework page 36 and page 37. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you.